Doesn't that, though, completely, not illegitimize, but basically challenge this idea that you have to spend in the AI race to keep ahead?
Now let's talk about the wider implications of this story. There's two things going on here. Apple usually jumps into an emerging technology late, but they usually do it right, waiting for others to go first and make the mistakes. To me, it looks like Apple might not be happy with the state of AI at this stage. They think it needs more work before it's ready to meet their standards. There would be pressure from shareholders, and the expectation that a finished Apple Intelligence product should be arriving next year. And this is where Gemini's LLM as a stopgap comes into the picture. Secondly, this story is a possible hint that all the trillions in AI spending may not be the most efficient or sustainable way for any given company to make use of the emergence of generative AI as a technology. I'll use the analogy of a smartphone to attempt to explain what I mean. You can look at a smartphone in three parts. The first part is the hardware, which can be analogous to the AI data centers. It's the physical thing that everything runs on. Next is the operating system, iOS or Android, which could be analogous to the AI models. And lastly, we have the apps on the phone, which are analogous to the applications sitting on top of foundational AI models. So what OpenAI, Anthropic, xAI, Microsoft, Oracle, etc. are doing by spending billions is building the hardware and the operating systems. But maybe, just maybe, specifically for the AI industry, it's less effort and makes more sense to just build the apps. Why? Well, for the case of the AI industry, we could extrapolate things out, and it's possible that the large language models of the future could just become a commodity. That is, some may be better than others in certain areas, and they could have tweaks towards certain applications. But for general, simple requests for everyday users, they'd all function more or less the same. So if you're Apple, you don't focus on building the LLM, but you use an existing LLM to power an app. In this case, Siri. Now this wasn't their intention, but they may have just accidentally stumbled into a future cost-saving measure.
Doesn't that, though, completely, not illegitimize, but basically challenge this idea that you have to spend in the AI race to keep ahead? If you have a company like Apple that basically figures we can partner with people, we don't need to spend and we can still benefit, does that just show you don't need to participate in the arms race for every other company that is?